I'm gonna take your advice on that. I do go to classes though,
Or
but you know everybody
go to
has.
class, yo. Go to class, man. One thing, that's what I always preach to people. Like, I'm like, go to school, stay in school. You know, get your education on. Because believe it or not, like me dealing with people in the industry, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't go to school, exactly, knowledge is power. Like my brother Depot just said. If I didn't finish school and stuff like that, or I didn't go to school, when I got around all these industry people, I would feel like an idiot because they're all using big words and everybody's talking this and talking that. And they might be musicians and all that, but they're speaking, you know, intellectually and intellectually. And I'm like sitting there like, if I didn't go to some type of school, my ass would be sitting here like, what are they talking about right now? You know what I mean? Like, so just do what you got to do. No matter what your goal in life is, always have some education to back you up, because knowledge is power, and whether you sing, write, whatever, without the knowledge, you can't do any of that. You know what I mean? That's how I could write. That's how I write my music, my poetry, my book, because I got the knowledge behind me. So
yeah, I hear that.
You.
I hear that. That's good. Why don't you talk about that? Your songs, like your poetry. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
you
my
sang.
poetry. I was thinking about writing 2 different books. I actually started writing the actual book that is like on my life, based on my life, because people are interested. They want to know what I've been through, you know, what my family's been through. It's a long road, you know what I'm saying, from losing my father from when I was 8 years old. I'm going to write a book. It's going to be called As Real As It Gets. I already started writing about it. I have so many stories and so many things to tell people that nobody would get bored reading this book, because a lot of people will be able to relate to it. You understand? It's just a normal girl, but I've been done stuff that people are like, they're going to be shocked, like, wow, she's been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? And it's not a sad story, it's an uplifting story. You know, you might think of it as sad at first, but in the end, you'll see that no matter what she's been through, she always stood positive and always, like, kept it real, you know what I mean? And my poetry book would just be basically like, you know, just like maybe a 50-page book with just different poetry in it, you know, maybe some of my song lyrics and stuff like that. You know, with the music and stuff, I feel bad, like, for my fans, because I'm always telling them, oh, my song's coming out. And you know what? I am working on my music, but you know what I'm saying? Like, until I can find myself musically and where I'm at in the music industry, like, until you find yourself in, like, musically, you can't just put out anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've put out a few things on YouTube, and those were things that I've done, like, overnight, maybe smoking a blunt with a friend, you know what I'm saying? Just like, let's record something, you know what I mean? But stuff that I want to put out now, I don't want to put out garbage, because then people are going to be like, you know how it is. You already know how it is. I'm gonna get judged. I don't care about being judged, but I wanna put out quality stuff. So right now I'm really working hard. I go to the studio. I try to be in there as much as possible. It's not easy to be in the studio, because it ain't cheap to be in the studio either. Even though I'm making money, I don't want to spend all my money on my music. I'm trying to save money to open up my own studio, because we want to get our own record company. Me and my brother and his friend, we're all trying to open up Sugar Money Records. So, you know what I mean? We already started the movement, so we're going to continue on with that, you know, because paying someone else to go to the studio is just garbage, man. It's crazy. Like, why do that when we could just save the money to get your own studio, you know what I mean? And when I do that, I'll be like Lil Wayne. I'll be in the studio. I'll be living in the studio. I have a studio following me around, like, you know what I'm saying? That's just... So, you know, everybody, if you're looking forward to hearing anything with my music, for everyone out there who's listening, you know what I'm saying? I'm not excuse me, I can sing like Alicia Keys, but I'm not Christina Aguilera. I'm not trying to be the next Mariah Carey. I just want to make my music, and I want to put it out there. I want people to enjoy it. That's all I want. That's all I want. I have a lot of things to say, a lot to talk about, a lot of knowledge, a lot of personal experience, you know what I'm saying, that people can learn from. So.
And I don't think you want to be either one of them, by the way.
Nah, I definitely don't. But I'm saying, like singing-wise, I'm not talking about their looks or their personalities or who they are, because I definitely don't want to be like that. but you know what I'm saying? As far as like my voice and all that, you know, when people are like, oh, she sings okay. Like, I never said I can sing like Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston. I just said I can sing. I know how to hold a note. Can you hold a note? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see you try it. You know what I mean? But it's like it's coming little by little. You know, like I feel like I was watching the show yesterday where Chelsea Lately said to the girl, those people in the industry that make it and they become big right away, they usually die out really fast. You know, I'm slowly climbing that ladder to success. You know what I'm saying? It's happening slowly, but when I climb that ladder all the way to the top, I'm gonna stay up there. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not overexposing myself. I don't I don't put myself out to the media. I'm not in the clubs and the social scene all the time. And guess what? It's better to be like that than to always be seen. People get sick and tired of seeing your ass, you know what I mean? So I'm little by little, I'm going to climb that ladder. And then when I get to the top, I'm planning to stay there, you know?
Definitely. And like what you just mentioned before, you know, sometimes you do have to take things into your own hand. Asking other people to do things for you sometimes will make you more frustrated. And then you came into the situation. So, here, get your own studio.
Yo, oh no, I'm gonna. Trust me, I'm getting my own studio, believe me. I mean, that's what I'm working for right now. Like, if I'm working and I'm making money, my money's all being saved for that reason, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I've helped my family, I've helped people that I love and care about, take care of things that they need to take care of my stuff, my bills, whatever depths I was in, I'm out of them now, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm working hard to build my studio up, and once that happens, then you're going to see flows. I'm going to be making hits all day. My brother's extremely talented, and, you know, I say that with every, like, bone in my body. Like, people are like, yeah, my brother, you got to hear him. No, my brother's nasty. His name is Debo Jones. Believe me, people, everybody will know who that is. He's amazing. We're both very talented. Musically, we'll sit in the studio and come up with stuff where we're just like, oh, shit, where'd that come from? You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
you know, so it's really amazing. Like, we got the talent. We just, you know, we need to get there. That's all it is. It's little by little. Time is all we need. That's it.
All right. And we need some time to get into this next topic. I want to ask you another question. All right. There's some Facebook drama going on. Like, what's going on with that? I don't know what this girl's name is, but she seems to know you personally, and she put, quote unquote, your business out there. Because I can't take her word.
Oh, with all that stuff? You seen all that stuff?
Yeah, like, it was on,
No, that's not my business. That's not my business. She put out there whatever she felt like putting out there about me. That ain't my business. My business is definitely not. If I was a drug addict and all that stuff, how the hell am I so focused all the time and so on point all the time and so able to knock somebody out? People on drugs can't do stuff like that, number one. Number two, that's, you know, when I say shout out to my haters, people are going to say what they want to say, bro. It is what it is. I'm just going to smile, keep laughing, and just laugh my butt off, because to see stuff like that to me is like, I brush my shoulders off. Everybody in my family's like, oh my God, did you see? Oh my God, what she was writing about you? Oh my God. And I'm like, relax. I'm like, who gives a flying, you know what?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the same thing I said.
Let it go, bro. If I sit there and I read everything that people are writing about me and respond to it, I'm going to be on that computer all day long, and I don't have that time at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. You know, some of the other bad girls, they'd be like, oh, did you see what this one wrote about me? That I'm like, yo, get off the computer, bro. If you read those things, you're going to drive yourself crazy.
And they're doing that because you're one of the more important bad girls, and they're not getting the recognition.
Obviously, I struck a chord with someone because they want to sit there and take the time to do all that stuff and write all that stuff about me. And it is what it is. I'm not going to let nobody bring me down. People can't bring me down. Like, it's not going to happen no matter what you say about me. You could be like, oh my God, Flo is a whore. She does drugs. She's a cokehead. I'm just going to laugh at you because for me it's hilarious. As long as I know what I'm doing, I don't care. As long as I know what I'm doing, nobody phases me. You understand? When you're true to yourself and you know what you're doing and you know what you're about, how can you let someone bother you? You know what I'm saying? When I seen that, I just started laughing. I was like, wow. I was like, I must be doing something right, because for that to get in the media like that, like for somebody to sit there, take their sweet ass time and write that about me, that's awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like,
that was
like
a good.
That bitch had time on her hands. You know what I mean?
That was a good message to the haters right there.
Yeah, man. Listen, one thing I'll tell everyone right now, anybody out there, if you got haters, if I have 4 haters right now, by the end of the day, if I don't have 5 more, I'm not doing something right. And I mean, that sounds stupid. It might sound cliche, but guess what? If you ain't got 5 more by the end of the day, then you are not making your mark on this world. You understand? Like, you're so lucky you told me not to curse. You know how hard it is for me to control myself right now?
Well, hey, you just like saved me. So like, don't even don't sweat it.
Nah, you're not lying. I'm just telling you, like I said, I'm telling everybody. Hold on one second. Yo, you got a cigarette? I'm kidding. I was telling this girl right outside, yo, you got a cigarette? Because she watched the show and she was laughing at the end of the show. And I was like, yo, you got a cigarette? You got a cigarette? You got a cigarette? And I just did it. I've been messing with everybody on Staten Island, yo, because they all watch the show. And everybody out here, like, really, really loves me out here. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's what's up. So you in New York?
Yeah, I'm in Staten Island right now. I'm actually driving. Like, I'm about to go to the barber shop where I chill at. See, I'm like one of the guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like a guy. I'm not a dude, none of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I am like one of the guys because I like to be around guys, you know what I'm saying? Girls are like, I love them. The only time I really want to be around women is when I'm hitting on them or I'm with them, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I have no girlfriends, you know what I'm saying? I don't really go out with girls like that because, to be honest with you, it's either I'm hanging out with them and there's always something, or I'm hanging out with them and they're always trying to, like, you know, get it on and stuff, which is fine by me, but, you know, like, I would like to have a girlfriend that's just a girlfriend that's like my, you know what I'm saying, that I could be hanging out with and depend on and stuff like that. But every time I have a girl as a friend, you know, she's either trying to hit on me or trying to use me for my celebrity status, and I can't have none of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need real people around me because if you don't surround yourself with real people and you're in this fake-ass industry the way I'm in this fake-ass industry, you will go crazy, son. You need to surround yourself with realness all the time or you're going to be fake as hell. And I say it all the time, not everybody in L.A. is fake, but Hollywood is fake as all hell, son. All hell. And if you stay around that all the time, you're going to lose yourself. Your brain is going to go fried. You're going to be fried. You know what I'm saying? It's really that serious. Like, you got to keep it together. You know what I mean?
Wow. Speaking about, like, being fake, is this whole thing in the industry with, like, selling yourself, is that all real?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yo, listen.
So people are really, like, devil worshippers?
Oh, hell yeah. Listen, that's something I was just... Like, I'm not, I don't want to sound like a crazy conspiracist and none of that, but I am going to say one thing. Yo, tell me not. You don't think like someone like Kim Kardashian. We've seen you naked. We've seen you have sex. We've seen you give a blowjob. We've seen everything you have to offer. That's why your ass is still single, because no man wants a woman that has sold herself so much. You've oversold yourself. The devil's got you in his palm, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's the devil or whatever you believe in, you know, for someone to do all that stuff and not understand that they're doing too much, there's a problem there. There's a little problem there. And, you know, Natalie, I cared about her, like, as a friend, too. I would tell her on the show, I'd be like, be careful, yo. You're going to end up selling yourself to the devil in this industry, you know what I'm saying? Be easy. You got to watch what you do. But nobody wants to listen to me because no matter what happens to me, like you seen when Dave Chappelle was like, hello, they offered me $30 million and I turned it down. What do you think's wrong? What's wrong with this picture? You understand?
Yeah.
Because he knew when, you know what? Enough's enough. I don't care how much money you're going to give me. I ain't going to do it. You ain't gonna. If they came up to me tomorrow and said, Flo, I'll give you $2 million. Go down the street. I'll take a picture of you butt naked doing something. You think I'm going to do it for $2 million? What are you talking about? No way. That $2 million, I could spend that in one day. Are you stupid? I'm not doing that. No way. Give me $50 million. I'm not doing it because money is not important. If you got money and you ain't doing the right things with that money, then it's pointless, worthless, and you are nothing and you are nobody. You know how many rich people I know that to me they're like the poorest bum on the street. I'm like, you're like a poor bum on the street. You have nobody who loves you, nobody who cares about you because all you care about is that stupid ass money. That money ain't going to come with you to the grave, son. Your family, your friends, your loved ones are going to come to visit you at your funeral. What do you think? Your money's going to walk up to your grave and be like, I love you, I miss you? Don't be stupid, kid. Money ain't that important. People obsess for money too much, and they look. I mean, the first 2 months, if I'm yapping too much, just shut me up because I get a little open on interviews. You know what I mean?
No.
Yo, the first month, let me tell you something. You know how much I made?
How much?
$100,000. You know why?
Why?
Because every single day I was hustling, going to the clubs, going here, going there, making 1,000. I would make 1,000 in the afternoon, 1,000 in the evening, 1,000 at night, 1,000 in that, or I would make 3,000 in one night, or I would, you understand? So the first month and a half, I'm exaggerating when I say a month and like a half, I made $100,000. Guess what? That $100,000, where is it now?
In your account?
I bought a car. I paid my mom's mortgage. I paid my sister's rent for a few months. I gave my brother money to go to school. You know why? Because I don't want to hold on to that money. Because if you hold